Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I'm doing a video on the coronavirus. I have asked the cards and my spirit guides where this virus came from, how will it affect us, or will it affect the United States, and will there be a vaccine for it, and what advice is the spirit guides giving us on this virus. Okay, I have 6 cards. Oh, guys, I did get my internet. I'm still setting up my laptop. I checked out my webcam and it's kind of crappy. I don't like the way it looked in the video. Right now I'm still using my phone. I'm setting up my laptop. I'm going through all the apps and stuff. Okay, anyway, we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So with this card, usually this is the card when you're in this position, it shows that you're at rest because you can't fight a battle anymore. So this person here is resting underneath these swords because he's been through a big battle, and they had to put their weapons down. They can't fight anymore, so they had to back away. Okay, so since we're asking about the coronavirus and where it came from, it's in the reverse. Excuse me. So I'm seeing that this virus, of course, came from another country. Okay, this is what this is showing. But I'm also seeing that it's an enemy. Okay, because I asked, where did it come from? Like, was it created, or where did it come from? So I'm seeing that the enemy created this. So when I say the enemy, I mean someone not from our country, someone from a faraway country, someone that wants to destroy mankind, someone that's like a terrorist, people who want to control everything. So that would be, other countries, not the United States. It's a government, but it's not our government. Okay, it's not our government that created it. It's another government that created it. Excuse me, guys. So I'm seeing that somewhere way out there in another country, there's a place where they're like experimenting and coming up with these type of viruses, and then they leash them out to the world because they want to control mankind. Now remember, I'm only telling you what the cards say. I'm not a magician here. I'm just telling you what the cards say and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. A lot of times these viruses are leashed out to these third world countries because they're overpopulated. So their government tries to control their population with disease. Okay, and this is what they do. There's a place out there maybe that someone doesn't know about, and they're creating this stuff, and then they leash it out. But since we travel back and forth from country to country, we bring it over here, or people bring it over here, which then it becomes worldwide spread. And this is the world here, so yeah, worldwide spread. Okay, but these people are not like us here in the United States. They're evil. They want to, control the world, and these viruses are developed that way. Okay, so here we have Temperance in the reverse. So with Temperance in the reverse, there is no balance, because here's the archangel balancing themselves, balancing pretty much the earth. Let's say this archangel's hovering over the earth and they're creating balance so we can all live in harmony. But now it's in the reverse, so there is no balance. There's no balance. There's no balance here on earth between our countries, between people. Since I'm asking about, the coronavirus, when this popped up, this really resonated because, we've always been at war. Everyone's always been at war with each other since the beginning of time. And they don't learn from their mistakes. So when this card's in the reverse, it's showing that you don't learn from your mistakes, okay? This is the card in the reverse of saying that you're not learning from your mistakes. So, even though there's been many, many wars in the past, people still don't learn from that. So this is what this card is saying, that nobody is learning from past wars, past mistakes. People still want to control the earth. They want to do their own thing. They're greedy. People want more than their share here on earth, and the list goes on and on. So that's why all these things happen the way they do, because people just aren't satisfied. They want to control each other and create havoc everywhere they go. Especially a lot of these third world countries, they don't believe in the same things that we believe. Maybe they're not Christians or whatever, and some of them are raised from the very beginning to kill and for war. That's all they know. Okay. Excuse me. So here we have the Nine of Swords. So this is how everyone's going to be when this is very, very bad, very bad. So when the coronavirus affects you, you're going to be in this state right here. The woman in the bed crying, massive depression, massive sickness, can't seem to get out of bed. So, when the coronavirus affects people, this is the state that they're going to be in. And of course, we all know that, right? Tank, get in your bed and quit running around. What are you doing? Sorry, my dog is messing around as usual. I just got home from work, so he's crazy, going crazy. Anyway, so get in that bed now. So when you, excuse me, guys, I'm not well today. So when you get the coronavirus, expect this. It's massive. It's not just like having the flu or, a little sickness. It's something that's massive that can kill you, or most likely will. Okay, so I'm hearing that, because I asked about the United States. Okay, it's over here. It's going to affect the world, not just one country or two country or our country. It's going to affect the whole world, because here's the whole world here. Okay, I asked how it would affect us. So I'm seeing that. Okay, because here's the Three of Swords. Okay, so the three represents third world countries. This is how I'm seeing it with this reading, because of the specific questions I asked. But when it's in the reverse, I see an apology here. So what this means is that they're really tricky. Okay, I feel like they're going to try to unleash this virus into other countries through products, like our products, maybe food contamination. Remember, in one of my videos down below, I talked about food contamination, because I had done a prediction for 2020, and I saw a lot of food contamination from other countries that we would have in 2020. So this is the same thing. This card is telling me the same thing, that they might try to put this virus out in not just food, but other products, like, just for instance, products that we use on an everyday basis, of maybe sprays or lotions or whatever. But someone's going to be tricky and sneaky, and some of those people already live here in the United States. And this confirms my other video that I made a while back about terrorist people that are already living here. Okay, so a lot of them are already here, and they're not here just because they want to be free and live here in the United States. They're here because they want to destroy us, and they work for their own government, and they're here working in our public places. Okay, so I feel like a lot of this virus is going to be distributed into our food products or regular products, maybe toothpaste or cans of spray, or you name it, whatever they can get their hands on is what I'm seeing. But they're coming in like a thief in the night. They're going to come in like a thief in the night, and these people are already here acting nice, and I'm an American, I live here now, and like that. But that's not how they really are on the inside. They're liars. Okay, and they're only here to spread their virus and affect as many people as possible. All right, so this is the Fool in the reverse. Okay, this means the same thing. When you get the Fool in the reverse, it's like a lot of people aren't paying attention to what they're doing. Like, we all know that the coronavirus is out there, but people are still traveling across the country. Why are you doing that? Okay. Why are you going across the country when you know there's a virus out there? Why are you still traveling abroad when you know this is very dangerous, and you could most likely catch it? A lot of people are still coming from the United States back and forth on vacation. Okay, this is like the fool. See, the fool is about to fall off the cliff because he's not paying attention to where he's going, and even his dog is jumping up and down saying, hey, 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 you're about to fall off the cliff. Okay, that's how a lot of people are going to be this year concerning the coronavirus, because they're not taking it serious. So it is going to affect worldwide, because there's the world right next to it. Okay, it's going to affect worldwide. It's going to affect a lot of people that aren't being careful, that aren't listening, that aren't, paying attention to the warning signs going back and forth. A lot of people that are going out of the country are coming back and they're being quarantined for a couple of weeks, staying home because, they got to make sure that they don't have the virus. And this is how it spreads quickly because people are just not taking heed to this. They're not taking it serious. Okay, when you don't take a virus serious, it spreads worldwide. And here's the world. Okay, it's going to spread worldwide. Millions of people are going to die from it, not just thousands, but millions. Okay, millions of people are going to die from it before they contain it, before they get it under control. I asked if there was going to be excuse me, a vaccine created for it, and I'm seeing that there might be. I'm thinking that there is going to be, but I also feel like that's going to be contaminated. I feel like one of their people will work in that area and will also contaminate the shot for that virus, the medicine or whatever. So it's going to be, very out of control, in all countries, and it's not good. I don't see nothing good coming from this. It'll be a while before they can get it contained. I know that the United States is doing the best that they can, but do the other countries have the resources to do that? No, they don't. They don't have the resources like we do. Okay, so they have a harder time containing it than we do because they just don't have the knowledge or the resource for it. So then we travel all around. We travel to China, to Africa, to all these third world countries, and then we come back. You're picking it up. And if you bring products from over there, that's even worse because their products are already contaminated. All right? So I do see massive people dying from this, at least maybe 20, 30, 40 million, worldwide. I don't mean just in the United States, but I mean worldwide, the whole world. It's going to affect a lot of people before it gets contained. And even after this, there will be another one that will come up. That will be twice as worse as this one. And I see that coming in the year 2022. Okay? Because in 2022, we're going to have 4 Mercury retrogrades. That year is going to be horrible for everybody. We usually have just 2 Mercury retrogrades, sometimes 3. And those 2 are hard enough. 3 is very hard. But we're going to have 4 Mercury retrogrades in 2022. So that year is going to be so hard for everybody. There's going to be so much going on, during that year. And we're all going to be like, what is going on? Finally, when we get to the end of it, we're going to be so exhausted and we're going to thank God this year is over. It's going to be terrible. Okay. So another virus will pop up then that's going to be created over there. Most of these viruses are being created. A lot of viruses come because of, like AIDS. A lot of people don't believe this, but it comes from sexual sin. Okay, it's like a plague. There's a difference between a plague that is sent down here, because of our sexual sin or our sins, and then a virus that someone here on earth created. So there's 2 different, things here. Okay, So there are other plagues coming because of people's sins here on earth. You know, God gave you a rule to follow, and people still don't follow it. They're just living of the earth and not following, what God wanted us to do. So it, from there, we get plagues and floods and all kinds of stuff because, just like back in the day of Noah, he flooded the earth during that time because there was so much sin on the earth that God flooded the earth and decided to start over. Okay, this is the same thing. Okay, only our plagues come in different ways, but yeah, it's just there's a lot coming because we're getting to those times to where, Armageddon is coming and all the other stuff. I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't like to do a lot of religion in my tarot cards because everyone believes different. But our world's not safe. Our country's not really safe. Not really. We could be attacked at any time, not just with war, but with viruses and sicknesses and stuff like that, which we're already being attacked with that. So the advice that the card is giving you is to pay attention, first of all, to the news and what's going on, and then do what you're supposed to do. If there's a worldwide virus, don't travel. Why are you traveling? This is the worst part right here is you're being like this fool here. Why are you traveling? My phone's gonna cut off, guys. But yeah, this is just a short video for the coronavirus. I'll probably do an update on it. And but I wanted to know where this was created at, and that's what I do see. It was created by the enemy, whichever country it was, way out there somewhere. There's a place where people are creating this stuff that we don't even know about. Okay, now that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.